Normally in these daily videos, I'm just going over the missions and the Battle Royale shop, giving you guys a little overview of the day, but this is a weekly daily video. So this is the weekly series, weekly shop reset, and it's a brand new event. So there is a ton of information to cover, and I'm just gonna go through everything at a good pace so that you're not bored, but so that you don't miss everything. I'm also hovering over my YouTube channel because there's a lot of information here. I just covered the home base report, kind of showing us what we already know. You don't need to watch this video, it's a skippable one, but I have to cover it because it's a home base report and I'm a Save the World content creator. It's just telling us about the sword we already know about, the map we already know about, and a bunch of heroes that honestly, if you have the yearly timeline bookmarked as you should, you're already up to date on. You already know all this stuff coming back around. I'm going to talk about it anyway. And with the new and with the new Ventures season, I actually made a whole video showcasing all of the different rewards and what they mean and which, notable points in Ventures you might want to stop at if you're not enjoying it, loadouts you can use, tips and tricks to get started. It's a pretty inclusive video. I know it says rewards, but it's 11 minutes for a reason. There are also just a lot of recent videos on the channel. Some are related to Fortnite mares. I'm going to keep them up just for like the future years, but the Slicile has already been covered on my channel. So if you're looking for the best perks for it, that's there, but I'll get to that later. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. So there is a ridiculous, just look at my notes sheet for this video. This is going to be like a guideline for the day. There is all of this is the notable stuff. These are just missions. So we're going to start from left to right. All right. We're just going to start from the top left. If you're an endgame player, it's a weapon supercharger this week. That's 2 thumbs up. We like to see that. If you don't know how to get this quest, I have a video on it. I'll link it down below. There are going to be a lot of links down below. You should definitely click them. Holly Jolly Ransom is also a thing. I know that snowflake tickets don't look like much, but if you go to your quest lines here, you can actually go here and actually see the different pages. Crackshot, one of the best heroes in the entire game. His commander perk is unparalleled. Basically, he stacks your damage by 2.9%, every single bullet capped at 50. I'm going to save you the math. It's a 145% damage bonus. I have called this my favorite loadout before, running him in the lead, because if you pair him with the Storm King Scourge, that is a weapon that never has to reload and is super strong, and I just messed up my game. And if you run this weapon with Crackshot in the lead, you just like I said, never have to reload. You just do tons of damage forever. It is exactly as good as it sounds. Again, link down below. Crackshot is awesome. His zone is now in the Venture Zone, which is not happy because Crackshot's neighborhood, this map is really good for farming coal, and I don't want all that coal in my Ventures inventory. I want it in my regular inventory. People aren't happy about it. I'm gonna skip the drama. It is what it is. Crackshot, you do not want to miss out on him. You have all season to grab him, but why not get him early? He's awesome. Frostnite has an overwhelming amount of challenges. You should do all of them. Frostnite is super fun. In fact, I have an entire playlist that kind of serves as a guide on how to do Frostnite. The game has not fundamentally changed since this 2023 and these 2022 runs. I also have a whole guide on how to beat Frostnite. I know it says 2022, but if you're struggling with Frostnite, this is fine. The only thing that's really fundamentally changed about Frostnite since this guide was the Discharger got added. It's a great weapon. You should use it, but that does not change everything in here. This talks about basic builds, meaning like buildings as in like the walls you put down, hero loadouts, stuff like that. And this whole playlist is just all my different runs, and it's a really, really good resource if you're not only enjoying Frostnite, but if you want some information on it. However, Frostnite also has some notable quests. The Paper Shredder. I had to actually re-record this daily video because I said that this is available for 1 week. That's not true. The Paper Shredder is available all season long, and it's kind of weird. You have to keep the furnace above 50%, and it's whatever. It's a good weapon. It explodes. It does really actually decent damage as a pistol, and it's something you should use. What is an S tier must grab here? In fact, if you guys have paid attention to my timeline, you will know that this is a highlighted in red must grab hero alongside Crackshot. I think LYNX is not available this time around. I might have to update that. I don't know when she's coming back around, but Ice King, basically in the commander slot, when enemies smack your base, they freeze. That is extremely useful. In support, he slows enemies down as they walk in your builds by 15%. Amazingly good hero, very, very strong in the lead and support. You definitely want to have Ice King in your build somewhere. Moving on to the llama shop. We're going to take a break from the seasonal stuff. Like I said, left to right, Art Deco llamas are here. Art Deco weapons and heroes are actually really good. I'm going to start with the heroes this time around because they're less exciting than the weapons in my opinion, and I lost the Art Deco section, so there they are. All right, Noir is actually really good for extending your lefty and righty basically by 10 extra seconds. He's really good because lefty and righty is awesome. These two heroes are kind of skippable, Sleuth and Venturion, but Gumshoe increases your fragment ability damage. If you don't know what that means, it's Shock Tower and Teddy. I don't know why they don't just say that. You don't even need to have a fragment, just the Shock Tower and Teddy just do more damage with her in the support, and it's 30%, which is significant. So she just makes your Teddy and Shock Tower builds, which are usually the same thing, just better, and that's a great hero to have for those builds. Floor Flusher, super strong weapon. I have a video recorded that is not cut up or finalized, but it will be on the channel soon. It's very good. Big Shot has not gotten its own feature recently, but I've actually had it featured like alongside other weapons recently on my channel. You guys have seen it in the shotgun videos if you've watched all my recent videos. Big Shot's really good. Crowd clearing, good damage. All of the Art Deco weapons have that special 6 perk where they do 44% extra damage versus a certain element. That is a really, really useful bonus. Sodbuster, one of the strongest launchers in the game. All the melees are really good, actually, and the takedown as a sniper that is just very poorly represented on my channel. It's really good. It's about as good as snipers get, which is not that great, but it is actually better than you might think. Okay, I know I'm not selling it well, but it should be featured on my channel at some point. I don't support gambling. Ironically, I'm in Vegas right now. I don't gamble. I don't want to buy these llamas right now. I'm just going to keep things moving because it's already going to be a very long video. But yeah, Art Deco llamas are here. If you see something gold, maybe pick it up. Be careful because X-ray tickets are not only something you're going to want to be careful in general of, but this season, as mentioned in that video I told you could skip, as mentioned in the home base report, there are a lot of seasonal llamas coming out. Military, Art Deco, sci-fi. We're gonna have an entire, I think it's a week. I don't remember exactly what they did, but I think it was like 7 or 8 straight days of free smorgasbord llamas. Or maybe it was like 2 free upgrade llamas for a week, and then I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what this 18 to 31 was, but my point is you will have the opportunity to spend thousands of X-ray tickets later on in the season. Art Deco llamas are worth it, don't get me wrong. Just, you know, be careful. Don't buy all these llamas hoping for something good if you're not seeing anything good up front. All right, left to right. First and foremost, I am totally gonna buy that hero loadout slot. Of course, I am an endgame player who benefits from this. If you're a brand new player who doesn't even have more than your 5 starting hero loadouts, you don't absolutely need this, but if you're in the endgame like I am, that is a so nice. What do we got? 11 of them now. Oh, I'm so excited. That is so good. That is so good. And like I said, I don't think LYNX came back right away. Okay, they shift her around sometimes. I'll have to see what that's about. But Sub-Zero Zenith, super strong. I featured him on the channel a couple of times now. He has his own video featuring him in the 160s. Basically, snipers crit and then they freeze the enemies. Snipers includes bows. Bows are really good. That's an excellent combo. In fact, bows with affliction, like the Xenon bow, can actually crit reapplying his buff. It's super strong. And I featured him very recently in my bow guide, my bow loadout video. I did an updated video on that, and Zenith was added to that. He was not in the original video. Now he is, because he's really good for bows. Slicile, it's the brand new melee. I've covered it, like I said, best perks on the channel. Earlier when I said I was getting ahead of myself, this is what I was getting ahead of. Yeah, it's a great melee. I honestly stand by it. It's quite good. And now that it's not voucher only, I encourage you to pick it up, give it a try. I am absolutely going to happily grab an extra copy, and I'm going to buy a Legendary Survivor, actually, because if that has trap durability, I will be happy. Let's find out together. Let's take a break from all this madness. It is not. All right, well, I'll just keep it in case someday they become useful. Legendary Flux, always going to pick that up, and the bonus this week is actually reperk. So we get 6,000 extra reperk, which is really good, because I just made the Wall Darts best perks video. That's going up on the channel soon. It might be my next scheduled video. I don't know. I shifted things all around a lot. I feel like one of those video game companies where I can't tell you when my videos are going to go live because I literally don't know. I have rescheduled some of these videos like 8 times. It just gets shifted around a lot, but I spend a lot of reperk doing the math on that weapon, and the Wall Dynamo, which is another video coming out soon. I'm finally covering them. I know, better late than never, but yeah, I'm happy to get that extra reperk. So let's go down the list. All right, let's go down the list. We talked about Art Deco llamas, Zenith, the new weapon, reperk, weapon supercharger, Crackshot, Ice King, Paper Shredder, and let's talk about the superheroes modifier. You know, I'm just gonna do Save the World in one go. I'll do BR at the very end end of the video because we're already 9 minutes in. The Superheroes Modifier. I want to talk about this 9.5 minutes in because a lot of people don't seem to realize that the anti-material charge where you're farming with Outlanders is actually supposed to have 0 energy. It's written right here. It's awesome. You're also gaining a bunch of fragments. Remember those fragment abilities I was talking about earlier? Yeah. Passive 30% damage above to active abilities, so your Teddy's 30% stronger and generating often, and your Shock Tower is doing more damage, your Seismic Smash is doing, Seismic Smash? I don't know. It's a lot. Reduces your weapon and trap damage as an Outlander, but oh man, the other bonuses. Super Soldiers are also amazing. Headshot damage is doubled, and any ranged weapon elimination reduces your cooldown by 4 seconds. Lefty and righty. Noir. Yeah, Art Deco is actually kind of like a really good, now that I think about it, llama to come around, because Noir improves lefty and righty. Lefty and righty benefits from this hugely. So does Minigun. You can use Diecast in the lead, because typically he has a longer cooldown, about 21, or is it 27 seconds? Regardless, you get a few kills with your ranged weapon, that cooldown's gone. It's so good. It's so good. If Frag Grenade is equipped, every 6 kills will get you another grenade, and it reduces melee and trap damage, which is fine. And then Constructors are just better. Ninjas are just better. Like, this is a really, really, really fun season. You just basically have superhero abilities, and it is really, really fun. Because I am... 9? Is that 9 hours late to this daily video? I don't have anybody to join me, and nobody's really that far in Ventures anyway, so we're just going to be completely skipping it for today. As for the missions, I actually don't know. Do we have any upgrade llamas? Because I know we have no V-Bucks, no legendary survivors, and Cav went ahead and added this V-Bucks history on here. I don't think we need that, especially because we're actually in a mutant storm now, which means less overall alerts and less V-Bucks, and honestly we're still going to get plenty of alerts. I mean, we got a lot to talk about already, but I might talk to him about the website. I don't think we need that. It's getting cluttered, and that's more information than we need. It's also going to make people upset, because once they see the V-Bucks are less, they'll just get angry, even though we knew this was going to happen 2 years ago. I mean, it's just a cyclical thing. Still Electric Field in the 88 zone. Amazingly strong trap. I'm not going to dwell too far into that because of the time of this video already. 4x drops rain, the 94-4 player. Then we've got the 116 zone, I think right over somewhere around here. Yeah, floor freeze, really good at freezing enemies. Stabs worth, really good damage. Double attack speed, pair it with Luna, you'll have a great time. There's also a sniper defender around here. Yes, sniper defenders are really good. I might link my defender video down below. That description's already going to be huge. Then we got the 124 zone, 4x drops a rain, and there's a gas trap in here. Really good damage. Put that over top of a floor freeze trap and you'll have a great combo. Slice and dice, really good melee. Stabs worth completely outclasses it, but it's there if you want it. And electric field, same, you know, it's as good as it was 2 seconds ago when I mentioned it. Long arm enforcer, really good single target damage for a base game weapon. Actually quite strong. Not the top shotgun in any respect, but it's definitely good for like sitting smashers down. 4x lightning the bottle on the 144 player. 4x reperk on the 144 player. 5x lightning the bottle on the 160. 5x perk up. 5x drops a rain, and yeah, pretty decent 160s altogether. So if you want to go and get that weapon supercharger, you've got 3 good options. Remember, you can run the same mission twice, so just find one good 160 and spam it all night long. That's what I do. Healing pad in the 46 zone, really good for healing you. 58 zone over here, broadside, really good trap if it's facing itself, so you know, 1 tile apart, maybe 2 tiles apart. Now, I don't normally point out blue heroes. I very much try to avoid it because I don't think it's worth it. But base Kyle is going to be a great hero no matter what. I don't think you should flux him. He's a pretty common hero in missions. Not the most common, but the health you get from base Kyle is really good. I don't... do you get their commander perk, like their improved commander perk if they're blue? Maybe not, but still, base Kyle is a hero you should be aware of if you're a low-level player. 4x reperk in the 34-4 player. Alright, let's just do the obligatory BR shop real quick here, and then the office trivia. I'm gonna set this like right here on my keyboard before I forget. Yeah, BR shop is nothing of note. You probably could have guessed that. If you made it this far, you are hereby obliged to use code Mista at your checkout. That's not true, I'm just kidding. But it does support me, it does feed me, it does... allow me to go on trips with the lady, and you know, I get 5% of your purchase in real life dollars, and it really does support me, and I really do appreciate it. In fact, I appreciate it so much that if you ping me in the Creator Codes channel, I'll show it on my videos. Totally optional, but if you ever want to post pictures of your squirrels like these two, I really appreciate it. They're adorable. I like to see them. You know, I'm going quick in the interest of time. There are a lot of animal photos here. It seems like that has been revived. I honestly appreciate this. You guys do not need to spend your refund tokens on me, but like all these people telling me what kind of food to get. I saw the other one with the croissant. Like, I have been feeding myself on this vacation with your. Well, see, I don't really. I mean, you guys know how finances work. I mean, money comes into the account, and then I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know whose money I'm specifically spending when I eat, but I guess some of it is the Creator Code money. You can also use my code anywhere in the oh my god, anywhere in the Epic Store. More squirrel photos here, very, very cute. Been binging my streams. I appreciate that. Yeah, the streams have been really, really fun. I didn't really announce this vacation very well. I kind of just left. Yeah, that is $100 million setup. I like the lights. I actually have lighting on the back of my TVs. It looks really cool. Small purchase, so I hope you're not too. Honestly though, seriously, it doesn't matter how many. Ooh, okay, I just clicked onto my game. It doesn't matter how many V-Bucks it is. It's just the thought that counts. I've said this for years and years and years on stream. Like, if somebody donates $1 right next to somebody donated $100, like, it is not the quantity. Like, I acknowledge a $100 donation, but like, the thought that you donated at all in those instances is awesome. So if you guys are using my code on a small purchase, it is not a big deal. That is a cute cat, by the way. All right, thank you all of you. I really appreciate it. This has been a long video. Thank goodness hotel internet's actually good. Are we really at the 16-minute mark? Oh my god, go quick. Is that gonna work? Yes, my buttons work. All right. Dwight gets a fax that reads, Dwight, at 8 a.m. today, someone poisons the coffee. It was Jim teasing him, making him think that he was him from the future. And then using mind control, Jim says he can always win at this gambling game. Is this in 60 FPS? Like, is my camera usually at this quality? That actually looks really good. Roulette. He can always win at this. Yeah, he can always win at roulette because of his mind control. All right. Kevin says he doesn't want people to make fun of this when Michael starts the do not mock list. Comment down below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe. This video was kind of a lot of pain to get set up because I had to set up everything very late with the lady and, you know, on vacation, giving her my first and foremost attention and then doing all this and then having to update Fortnite. It was just a mess. So hope you appreciated it.